Hey, what's up? This is Magnus from NEACh, and I'm back again with Brett.
Hey.
And today we're playing, well, Brett's going to be playing Darksiders, I'm going to be running commentary on the side, and we're going to be shooting the ship.
Seems fair. Seems legit, as they would say. Well, let's get this all started, shall we? So, new game. Normal, because, yeah, and... yes! Definitely start game with Abyssal Armour.
So, you've played through this game before to completion?
Many.
That's not an answer to the question.
Yes.
So, I mean, you've got the Abyssal Armour, what does that entail?
Well, the actual Abyssal Armour is broken up into many different shards scattered all over the game. And you've got to go and find all of the individual shards, solve the little puzzles and the challenges and the little bits and bobs to get to them and acquire them in no particular order, however which way it goes. But once you've collected them all, you are then awarded with this apocalyptic, shadowy suit of armour, which you can see quite nicely here on screen.
There's a guy there.
Oh, there's a guy there. Better introduce him to my sword quite nicely. Now, that's just a really nice feature about the game, is that you pull the cinematic trigger. It's normal game, normal game, normal game, cinematic trigger!
Yeah, because you look even more badass when you're wielding an 8-foot sword.
I'm fairly certain it's only 7 foot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, you know...
Like all great men, I'd say things are a few inches longer than they actually are.
Yes. I'm fairly certain in any way the handle adds an extra 18 inches.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Now this guy looks like he's seen... well... are those wings, or are they just really obscure horns? What even are those?
It's some sort of tuberous growth. He's not got long enough to live.
Not a lot, but Balrog mode! That just happened.
I'm not seeing any little grey wizards showing up.
Oh, that means I'm unstoppable then.
Yeah, I guess you shall pass.
Yep. I mean, there's an obstruction no longer there for me to pass through it.
Yeah.
And more enemies for me to slaughter. Oh, innocents!
Flying fools!
Innocent human beings! Also, lots of collateral damage in the form of vandalising the nearby cars.
Angels there.
I think they were angels. I can't help but...
happy.
Well, the weird thing is here I am, this flaming giant demonic being, and they just fly straight past. In fact, they announce my arrival and then run off.
He's here!
I'm fairly certain, as a rider of the apocalypse, it would be very hard to kind of tally me up with one of the good guys.
So, what's this guy's deal?
This big guy here, he is, for, well, lack of a better word, he's a gatekeeper.
He's taking a nap now.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a chill sesh. He's having a bit of a chill. I'm just going to slaughter these angels because clearly they didn't get the memo. Apocalypse is happening, and I'm war. I'm fairly certain everybody got the circulatory, or the email. He definitely got the email, look at that. Big ball of blue fire.
Ball Law, winner of 9 awards.
Where?
That big billboard on the side there. It would say the
Ball
best
Law.
show on... I can't...
Ah.
Oh, never mind.
Apparently I'm in pain. I thought I was a deity of the forces of the end of the universe, but okay. Flaming posters. Was that Silverback? Summer 2010. What's Silverback? Oh, wait. Now this is the best one. This is the best one.
Eaten too, eaten again.
This summer, only the rotting will survive.
Starring Jonathan Flath, Leah Pearl as the woman he loved, Colin Post as the man he loved, and Grey Ginther as the man whose name I can't pronounce.
I think you did pretty well in pronouncing Grey Ginther.
I don't know, it could be Scandinavian, it could be Ginther.
It could be Ginther. Oh, and it could be Gonther. It could be French.
That's not French.
Shh. Wait. Make announcements regarding demonic invasion. Haven't you heard? Apocalypse. Oh, there you go. Cinematic button, just to make this a little bit more entertaining for everybody involved. And stab. There we go. So, 7.8 foot sword. Oh, look, there's angels. There you go. Oh, I have to fight them fair now because I can't use Balrog mode for some weird reason.
This does seem like a fair fight.
Yeah, totally a fair fight.
Totally putting up
a valiant resistance to my unquestionable...
So-
Cut your wings off! There we go. Dumph. That was totally fair.
Lovely.
Well, I start with a handicap. I don't have wings. Yet.
Nor do you have a big B button sign above your head.
I do not have a big B button sign above my head.
It was a nice dodge there.
It
I was
was.
going to assume that was on purpose. Yeah.
Did you see that backslap I just gave that guy? That was proper sword pimp slam. That was. That was, get back on your turf, Angel. Or Candy.
That is gross.
You know, I'm never really sure what that actually is.
It's
Turbo boost.
Bogies and earwax.
You look very carefully. There are very many faces
Oh, yeah,
trapped
skulls.
within.
Bogies and earwax and skulls. That's how you make a climbing wall.
Yeah, bogies, earwax, and skulls. I'm just concerned at the sheer speed it grows. I mean, clearly this is the super intelligence behind everything. It's like that weird innocent civilian.
There's the poster for it. Eaten 2 again.
Was that another poster?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Halo.
there you go. What is it? What's that? Weapons of Law and Eaten 2. I want to see this film. I don't care if it's not real.
Weapons of Law must be about, you know, it's like I think it's a biography of Jude Law, that time when he started collecting weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, we all know about that time he started collecting weapons.
Yeah.
You know, it was before he decided an acting career was the way forward. And he decided, you know what, I'm just going to collect Glocks. Lots of Glocks.
Glockenspiels, yeah.
Yes.
He's really into xylophones.
He's really into xylophones. Whoa, don't confuse xylophones with glockenspiels.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There are many
To all you Glockenspiel enthusiasts out there.
Don't knock it. There are many
I'm
music
sorry.
buffs out here that'll be like, oh my god, he doesn't even know the difference. God.
I think I might have hurt at least 7 people's feelings.
8?
Oh, I'm sorry. But that's how to conclude you.
Conclude me? I'm sorry.
Maybe later.
You're doing what now? I'm gonna throw this table at that guy. Wow. I threw a wooden table at that clearly stone pillar, and the stone pillar just... I just punched that guy.
It's just a well-made table.
It really was a well-made table. IKEA, eat your
It is
heart
a,
out.
testament to the craftsman.
But if I'm really lucky, I'm going to do it again. Right, let me just pick up this table and throw it at this pillar. Oh, I bounced off that pillar, as if to
You
say.
are not lucky.
Not at all lucky.
Well, maybe you can be lucky later.
Well, you're already planning to conclude me later. I don't even really know what that entails.
I'll show you.
I mean, one can only
It's your first
hope.
time. I'll be tempted.
One can only hope it's a
It's
sexual
also your
innuendo.
last.
Now, I don't know if any of you noticed this, but my collar on my abyssal armor is made of feathers. Not entirely sure of what is happening there, but feathers.
I think
Yeah.
feathers look cool.
Well, they do. I mean, I like the fact that you actually have symmetrical shoulder pads with the abyssal armor.
Oh yeah, because you don't blank.
Nope. And there's a little bit of backstory.
I mean, you're still not
actually.
quite symmetrical. So you've got that huge hand.
There's actually a little story about the huge hand. Now it's a lot of
Tell
people.
us the huge story in less than 1 minute.
Right, basically War is a bit of a dick. He got angry and decided to go wailing on a bunch of stuff and killing things horrifically. There was actually a graphic novel detailing this which came with a special edition of the game. Now, War went on a rampage and got completely pissed off with everybody. The other 3 horsemen then decided that they were going to go and stop him, because quite frankly the only thing that can stop a horseman is another horseman. So the 3 of them, being Death, Fury and Strife, decided to gang up and see if they could take on War. Fury and Strife suck balls because War is one of the oldest horsemen ever, so the only one that could do any real damage was Death. Death, being the first and the best horseman of all time, decided it would be a good idea to not just teach War a lesson, but to lop off his arm with his big gribbly sides of death. So, permanently maiming War, the only way that he could actually reclaim his fighting prowess was to strap on this giant metal arm of buggery.
Excellent, you did it. You did it in less than a minute. And so, okay, I guess we'll pick up from here next time on part 2 of Darksiders.